to test some stuff out here. See what works, what doesn't work. Hopefully folks will come in, hang out, enjoy. Let's chat and see what goes on here. Hey, Sandy, how are you, man? Hopefully you can hear me. If you can't, tell me, because I'm testing a few things out, including AirPods. So I'm not sure if you can actually hear me. What's up, Mr. Batos? How are you, sir? Loud and clear. Happy to hear that. For whatever reason, these AirPods would not connect to my MacBook, but they connect to my Lenovo ThinkPad that I use for work. Explain that one to me. I'm not quite sure. So it is what it is. How's everyone tonight? There's the next superstar of the podcast world, Che Lopez. We all need to subscribe. All of us need to subscribe. And I'm going to get the name wrong, so I got to look it up. I apologize. I should know it. People Over Cards, Why I Collect. Go subscribe to that podcast on all your listening devices, because I promise you, you're not going to want to miss it. So I'm not sure how long I'm going to be on. I really just kind of needed truth be told, I needed a mental break. It's been a long week. I haven't been very active on Twitter, at least as active as I had hoped to be this week. For those that don't know, or maybe you do know, I've been in Ohio all week. My aunt fractured her hip over the weekend, had surgery at the beginning of the week, and just got transferred to a rehab facility. So I've been helping her out, doing a bunch of things, and it has been a mentally draining week. Physically, I told my wife, I said, this hasn't been any different than I would be at home with a 5-year-old running around and all the activities we have going on there. It's just a different type of active right now. So I wanted to hop on tonight and just kind of clear the head and, do all that. It's been fun watching all the RAK mail days coming in. It was pretty exciting to see some today and over the last couple of days, everything coming in, some really cool stuff. And I sent one. I had plans to do more, but obviously with the way the week went, just wasn't able to get to it. So I had one, and I'm pretty excited about it because there was a lead up to it for me to send it. And then all week I've seen more of the same thing from this person. And it just has thrilled me even more to see, when they get it and when they do whatever they want to do with it. So I'm pretty pumped about it. But and it was Sandy, you were involved in some, and Rick McKee has been involved in quite a few. And just to encourage everybody, to continue sharing and retweeting and using that hashtag, because Kyle put a lot of work into that. And the ironic thing is just last week I was thinking about it and almost texted him to see when we were going to do it, or if he was going to do it again. Last year was a lot of fun. I think I went overboard last year, and I was not going to do that again this year, but it's always a good time. So been some other good racks I've seen out there. Of course, today it seemed like there was some rack controversy. I didn't get into it a whole lot. I got messaged about it by a couple of different people. I really didn't take the time to dive into it. And frankly, I just don't really care all that much. Again, I think if I had more mental capacity right now, maybe I would have, but I didn't really care to get into it. So sorry that it happened. I saw that there was some type of explanation recently. Again, I don't know a whole lot, so we'll leave it at that. Um, yeah, I mean, I got, and one of the other reasons I wanted to hop on here is I'm testing out AirPods. They typically, if you've watched these before, I'm usually tethered to the computer. I'm testing these out actually for Ripping for the Cure this weekend because I'm doing it from my house, and my house is very low tech. So I wanted to make sure that these were working and that I could get up and move around, and that you'll still be able to see everything on camera as I'm opening it, and that I don't need to be tethered to the computer when doing that. So it seems like it's working. Sandy said that it was, and hopefully you all can still hear me. Um, but yeah, Ripping for the Cures this weekend. Like I said, low tech. If you've been a part of it in the past, uh, 9 p.m. Eastern time, Chris, is what time it'll begin. So we'll try to get as many people in as possible. It's going to happen on this stream. So if you want to, I don't know, subscribe to it or share it out with folks, I'll be definitely putting it out there more over the next 2 days just to make sure people know when to pop in for it. Excuse me. But yeah, 9 o'clock Saturday. It's on this stream here, and like I said, it's going to be low tech. Traditionally, if you've been with Rippin' for the Cure for the 3 previous years, you know that we've done it with Rippin' Gypsy, and we were supposed to do it with them again this year. Unfortunately, life happens, and they weren't able to host it this year. And really, that news came down last week, so it wasn't like I knew and just didn't move forward with it. The plan the whole time was to have them host on Saturday night. Like I said, unfortunately, though, life happens, and they did have to cancel, unfortunately. And I know that they struggled with that, but that's okay. I mean, we're fine, right? We prevail and we move on. So I won't have all the bells and whistles that Mindy does, and that's okay. I'm going to figure things out. This is step one, making sure that you all can hear me with the AirPods. Step two truly is how I'm going to run the random so that everybody in chat can see it, and then how everybody can see how I'm tracking everything on an Excel spreadsheet. And I don't quite know how that's happening. So I'm absolutely open to suggestions. It's something that I have been truthfully kind of agonizing over this week because I don't know how to do that, and I don't know anything. I think my wife just joined because there's a comment in here with my name. It says, "Hi, Daddy." So that must be my wife. Hi, Kristen, and hi, Landon. So it's Landon. My 5-year-old son has quickly learned how to type. That's funny. That's funny. He's watching. Oh my gosh. That's great. So Landon had a baseball game tonight, and Kristen's so great to FaceTime me for all of his at bats, and had 3 big hits. If you don't know, he's in T-ball, and I'm the coach. And we don't use the T. We coach pitch. And I'm biased, but he's an excellent hitter. But he had 3 big hits tonight. And congratulations, he got the game ball tonight for those 3 big hits and being a great team player. good defense out in the field. And Kristen, from the sounds of it, should also have gotten the game ball tonight by keeping the kids alive on the bench, and not batting, not hitting each other with the bat. So that's really great to see. Um, it's funny. I can only imagine what he's thinking right now, seeing me on here. But like I was saying, I'm kind of struggling with how I'm going to track everything so that everybody sees it. And I want to do it right. I don't want to do it, just, by everybody trusting in me, which is fine and all, but I definitely want to do it right. So if you have suggestions on how I can track those so you can see it online, definitely. See, Sandy, so I understand what you mean by checking with Adam and Chris to see what platform they use. You lost me with get video in PC at least split screen. Like, that's like, I can turn a computer on, I can troubleshoot things by pointing and clicking, but things like this, I need someone to hold my hand and like do it for me and show me how to do it properly, because I'm freaking out a little bit about it. So that's okay though. We'll get it together. We'll get it together. I got 48 hours to figure it out. So I'll take all the. I could. I mean, I guess I could. I'm getting pictures sent to me. Oh my gosh. Uh, that's great. Thank you. Like, people were telling me like StreamYard, like thanks, Sandy. I don't want to have to set up all these different accounts just for one day, because I mean, really, it's the only time I'm going to use it. And I don't know. I guess I'm old and crotchety, so who knows? Um, but it's something, like I said, I don't know, and I always depended on Mindy and Smash to do those things for me. So, and I would have had obviously more time this week to do it, but been a little busy. So, um, we'll get it together. We always do. It's going to be a great break, regardless. It really is. I have 31 memorabilia items, I think, and I was going for 10 cards. I don't know. My wife could tell you how many cards are sitting on our table right now. It's probably a lot. I got some surprise messages this week through Twitter that, hey, I sent you some stuff. So we'll probably have more than the 10 cards that I originally was going for, which is great. I mean, the more the merrier. Let's spread it out. Fundraising is going fantastic. I don't know if you saw the update today, but Ben at Midwest Box Breaks has another $2,000 that'll be donated after Saturday, because he's got a few things that he's wrapping up this weekend. So that puts us at what I say, like $13,400. So like $15,000. Oh, Che, go see them, man. Absolutely. Go. So we're like $1,600 away from 15,000. And I so want to get there. Like, I want us to hit that $15,000 number, because I like even numbers. It's a higher goal than what we originally set. And truthfully, it's being on the inside with the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. That extra $1,600 is going to go a long way towards the research that we're funding. So, if there's a way that we can get there by Saturday, that'd be great. All week I've been putting out the make an offer things. I've had one person take me up on it, which I was so surprised about, because last year I had so many people take me up on it. So I don't know if it's the language that was used, or or if people are tapped out, and that's understandable, right? It's totally understandable. I mean, listen, I am very grateful for the $13,400 that we've raised so far. I mean, it is incredible to see that. And am I being greedy by wanting to get to 15,000? 100%, 100%. But I want as much money to go towards finding cures for these two diseases that we possibly can. And I'm not going to stop until Saturday at 9 o'clock, or actually after it's over. Um, so here in chat, I mean, if you want to make an offer of a donation for spots, I mean, feel free. Spread the word, get people on board. As a little clarity, a normal spot to get into Mega Break Random at the beginning of this whole thing started at $50, and it's still the max that it'll ever be. I refuse to go any higher than that. This year I threw a lot of different incentives in there. You saw I did a lot of those $5 challenges where $5 would get you a spot. There's been over the last month, it's been 2 spots for $25. I mean, different things like that. And I mean, I can go back and I've tracked every single dollar that's come in, and I guarantee you, there's more $5 donations that have gotten us to where we're at today than anything. So yeah, I mean, hopefully the word gets out there. People will want to do this. But if not, it's fine. 13.4 is an incredible number, and I'm so thrilled with it. I mean, our original goal was 10,000. So being another 3,400 above that is just great. So thank you. I am going to sign off here. I'm losing steam. I can't comprehend things too well right now. So I will see you all Saturday night for Ripping for the Cure at 9 o'clock right here. So share this out with folks. Set your calendars. And thank you all again. Kristen and Landon, good night. I love you. Thanks for joining, and I'll talk to you later.